Welcome back to Business RadioX Pro Tips. Lee Kantor Stone Payton here with you. Lee, in a selling conversation, I think it's important that you talk about the stakes, the stakes involved in this conversation, in this decision, don't you?
Yeah, you got to make sure that somewhere in your marketing or your sales pitch that your prospect understands the stakes. What are some of the bad things that could happen if they don't choose you and your service? So, like, for example, at Business RadioX, we always make sure we let our prospect know that if they choose to use traditional advertising instead of a Business RadioX show, then their worst case scenario is that they get no leads, that they have created no content, and that they have lost all of their money. They might as well have just lit their money on fire. That is the result of running an ad campaign and getting no results. That's a worst case scenario of running a traditional ad campaign. The worst case scenario of doing a Business RadioX show, the same investment of money, the same investment of time. The worst case scenario, if they invest in a Business RadioX show, is they still have built relationships with a lot of the people that they say matters the most to them, and they still have created tons of valuable content that they can use in the future. So the worst case scenario of a Business RadioX show is they still have a mailing list with lots of people on it that they've served, that think highly of them. They have a human-to-human relationship with tons of people, not counting the people who are just kind of tapping into the content, but humans that were guests on their show. And they have this great, valuable content that they can be using time and time again, repurposing in a variety of ways for years to come. So the stakes are high when it comes to understanding the worst case scenario when it comes to using either traditional advertising versus a Business RadioX show. The stakes are real. If you use traditional advertising and nothing happens, then literally you might as well have lit that money on fire. You have nothing to show for it. Nothing. That message has come and went, and you don't have one more lead. You don't have any content that you can repurpose. You literally have nothing. If the worst case scenario with a Business RadioX is still you have tons of relationships with people that matter to you, and you have tons of content that you can use over and over again. So it's not even close when it comes, it shouldn't be close when it comes time to deciding between traditional advertising or Business RadioX. Our offering is going to create something that is going to be useful for you for years to come. No matter if a sale happened or not during the period of time you used us, you still can benefit over time by using a Business RadioX show as your marketing tool.